I'm so excited to introduce my special guest, who is very much a part of the Afternoon Express family. It's none other than television personality, former Miss SA, businesswoman extraordinaire, award-winning philanthropist, author, mother, and wife, Basetsana Kumalo.
Oh,
welcome back.
Thank you. Good to be back on the couch.
Mawami, I have to just kick this all off. You are looking absolutely amazing. You're looking refreshed, you're looking rejuvenated, and ready to just give us life. I mean, tell us your secrets.
47 and counting, right? Now, you know what? I just decided that it's important to look after your health. I went on a journey of being a vegan a couple of years ago, and then I transitioned to vegetarianism, if there's a word like that. And for me, it was really realizing that, I had my kids quite late in life. So I decided that I have to be a mother who's energetic, who can run after them, and they keep me on my toes. But I think, health is a new wealth, really. Yeah. And so it's a choice that I made consciously that, Basetsana, cut out the things that you do not need in your diet. I work out, I do yoga, I run. I'm trying to live a balanced, healthy lifestyle.
I mean, not even half of what I do. I'm definitely taking the notes here. Your birthday was a few weeks ago. I mean, how was it? How did you celebrate with your loved ones?
It was epic. I mean, it just did not end. One of my friends was saying, friend, we're having a birthday extravaganza here. On the Sunday before my birthday, on the 28th, I took Abantwana Base Orlando Children's Home to Foy's Mall, to the movies, to lunch, to Hemley's. Listen, it was amazing. Almost every tenant at the mall gifted the children clothes, shoes, backpacks, study material. And so for me, it really blessed me immensely that I could be able to do that. On the Monday, gosh, my friends, they put another, formal dinner. It was amazing. In the morning, I had brekkies with my husband and my kids. So it was just fantastic. And then my sister says, let's go to Cape Town. Let's put you on a yacht.
Okay.
Listen, so it just hasn't ended. Yesterday, went to a Babylon Store and Farm to also enjoy another lovely lunch. So it's just been continuing, and I'm not complaining, honey.
It feels like you celebrate birthdays much like myself, where I would, if I could stretch it for the full month, trust me, I would.
Yeah, I'm very conscious of what I feed my children and make sure that, I grow my fruit and I grow my vegetables. I've got an organic farm at home and a worm farm. So I make sure that we eat from the soil, from the ground. And it's a conscious decision. Children are growing, and when they're growing, they need good nutrition, they need nourishment, because they need to stay sharp at school. And even those lunch boxes, I'm very conscious of what I put in. There's always got to have fruit, vegetable, a protein, and a yogurt, and of course a juice. So every day, but I have to be very creative in what I put in there.
We've seen you rubbing shoulders, and not only rubbing shoulders, but being a good influence on younger women in the industry. We saw you being crowned in 1994 as the second black woman Miss SA. Now you've seen other young black women, Uzozbin Tunzi, Unomzamo Mbata, Pearl Tusi, women that are very close to your heart, that now are going on to do extraordinary things internationally.
How
now,
amazing.
How does that make you feel?
How amazing. You know what? Every time I see these young women that I've mentored through the years coming to their own, flourishing and doing big things, great things, it really warms my heart. I love mentoring young people. I love seeing young people thrive. In my book, there's a chapter about paying it forward. Yes, Pearl is in the book. Uzamo, I call it Uzamo Nomzamo. Basically saying what my journey with them, mentoring and holding their hand has done for them. So paying it forward for me is very, very important. The only way we're going to create a generation of excellence across every field, for example, not only just the creative economy or the arts, we need to be able, as people who are forebearers, be conscious on how we're bringing others along, and especially young people, to find their own true calling. You're
using your platform and the audiences and the community you've created around you to be able to teach, educate, and share in those lessons. Why is that so important to you?
Balisa, it's important to find your true calling in life and your life purpose, because then that gives direction, in terms of who you are and why you were called for such a time as this. And so for me, my life purpose, I'm a teacher, and I know this without a shadow of a doubt. The work that I do as a television producer is work that teaches, that educates, that inspires, that empowers. And so, I always said that my maker had a great sense of humor when he allowed me this bigger classroom of millions of people, because I studied a teacher's degree, but I did not end up in the classroom. And teaching for me is passion. My mother was a teacher for many, many years. My elder sister, Auslerato, is a teacher. So teaching runs in our family, but more for me, it's using the platforms that I've been blessed with, whether it's my social media platforms, you know, to speak messages of encouragement, to motivate and to inspire your generation of young people to live your best life and do the best that you can and that you should with your gifts.
And I think that you do so unapologetically. That's also another thing that you're quite strong and firm on, not being able to shy away in your glory, but stand in it, stand in that light. And the light essentially that I want to shine today is that new foundation that you're starting to unearth, the Romeo and Basetsana Kumalo Family Foundation. Can you tell us about the work that you're doing there, or plan to do?
There's a lot of work that we are doing currently with my husband. We look after child-headed households because, you know, the scourge of HIV/AIDS has left many, many children without parents. And of course, now COVID has not helped much in that siblings are raising siblings.
Yes.
So we're very conscious of being able to, you know, educate them, make sure that they're fed. I also sit on the board of GEM SA, and at GEM we feed 100,000 people, school-going children. And the work that we do is a work that fulfills the soul. It fulfills our calling, and as a family we decided that, you know, it's important to give back, but to give back in a sustainable and tangible way where you can see that you're truly making a difference. And we've got, you know, bigger plans in terms of the foundation. We want to build a children's home.
As we are talking about kids, you've got your very own tribe at home. I am so obsessed. I mean, I'm Auntie Pally through and through when I'm running around with these little ones. I believe during COVID, you took on a different role, teacher mommy.
Listen, girl had to do what a girl had to do.
Listen, girl. Wow.
Multitasking and working from home also had its own disadvantages because you actually can't switch off. You know, you're on a Zoom call, you're in a Teams meeting, then you're teaching, then you're making lunch, and then shouting at people who don't want to listen to teacher mommy. I think in the beginning it was sort of tumultuous perhaps, but then we found our rhythm and we all just, you know, started to get along because I'm a very firm, strict mother actually. I take after my mother. My mother did not suffer fools. But with the kids, it was just quite confusing that 1 minute you mommy, but 1 minute you teacher mommy, and you're saying, no, I can't make noise in the classroom. But I want to ask this mommy, can I have juice? No.
Mommy, I'm tired.
Mommy, I'm tired. No. And then the tears come and the drama. But it's been also, for me, life-changing in that I know my children well now because I've spent inordinate amount of time over the lockdown period. I know their personalities because as a working mom, literally, I mean, you know, you drop off in the morning, you see them in the evening, but to spend an entire day and be able to eat meals together, breakfast, lunch, dinner, you know, there have been blessings, you know, within COVID in that I've seen families being united. I've seen children thrive. Even when I speak to my friends about their children, they said, you know, the children are more secure because they're spending more time with their parents. And so, yeah, I mean, I think it's also given us time to reset, to reflect, to recalibrate, to re-energize, and to restore ourselves as human beings. And so we have to see the blessings within this dark hour.
Absolutely. There are two sides to every coin. And I also believe that there's a certain amount of confidence that also gets instilled within the young ones when mommy's there, or daddy, both parents being involved, being able to feed in that confidence in them, whether they're reading, writing, doing maths. But today, we're going to be instilling confidence in them in the kitchen. Now, I've seen them help out in your kitchen, and they seem to be very hands-on.
They love it. They absolutely love spending time with mommy in the kitchen. Yeah. We love baking, and I get everybody involved. My teenager, 16-year-old Nkonstati, he does the peeling. Khosi will be, you know, mixing the dough. Buntle just loves baking.
Well, we're going to be meeting the two little rascals after the break. I mean, we're definitely going to be putting them through their paces in the kitchen as we create a cake. But on social media, we've not forgotten about you. The question is inspired by Ubasi herself. Now, Ubasi is very passionate about beetroot. So what food item just brings you joy? Use that hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments. Now, desserts constantly offer new ways of enjoying some of our favorite ingredients. So up next, we're showing you a carrot, coconut, pineapple cake with beetroot frosting, which is sure to become your new favorite.